National Football League.
And now, your defending Super Bowl champion, Philadelphia Eagles.
On the visitors' sideline, it is Lions head coach Dan Campbell. His team lost last time out, trying to turn things around this time. His counterpart on the Eagles sideline, Nick Sirianni. His guys come in off what he described as a strong week of practice, looking to... Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen with you. The second-year man, Cam Little, has the honors. And off we go here on Sunday Night Primetime. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. So that Detroit offense taking the field for the first time, led out by the last pick of the draft in 2022. Iowa State's Brock Purdy at quarterback.
If there was one thing, Mike, that I thought was really evident walking out of our meeting with him earlier in the week was just how much he shouldered the blame for last week's loss. He said, those 2 interceptions I threw, those are just inexcusable, and he didn't want to talk about the touchdown passes and all the good that he did. And while I think that's certainly commendable, there was a lot of other bad stuff going on in that field, too. So I think there's a lot of things they can clean up, and if they do, I think they got a great shot this week.
And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
It's a gain of 6.
Here's 1st and 10.
That's good for the Lions. First down.
Off the play fake. Here's Purdy. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete. Take Bigsby, the man he was looking for that time. And it'll bring up 2nd down. From the gun, it's Purdy. Catch is made by Romeo Dobbs. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
And the Lions
Throwing again is Purdy. That's taken in, Keon Coleman. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pick up of 14 and a first down.
at the 27-yard line.
And that was just a simple read that time. He knew his guy was going to come open in the middle of the field based on the look they gave. All he had to do was let the play develop and then deliver a strike to pick up the first down.
And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Shotgun snap to Purdy. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Play 8 of the opening drive coming up. And now they face 3rd down. Out of the gun. It's Purdy. Taking off. He'll try to get there. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got 1st and goal coming up.
16 yards. That's another Detroit Lions first down. 1st and goal. Detroit.
Here's Bigsby. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal. At the Eagles.
In motion, it's a Doomsday. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. And he's close to the goal line, but they're going to mark him short. Put him down at the 1.
A gain of 7 yards.
They'll run the sneak. And he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. Brock Purdy. Touchdown, Lions.
Touchdown, Lions.
Well, just about every metric you can use, it's very clear, Mike. This is one of the best defenses in football. So I think coming in, preparing for this game, we were asking ourselves, where do the points for this offense come by? And I'll tell you what, they silenced a lot of those doubts here with this opening drive to take it all the way down the field, to sustain possession, and come away with points. I haven't seen many teams do that to this defense. They got some things to sort out here before this next possession.
On the return, it is Tyrone Tracy. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So the Philadelphia offense set to take over for the first time. They'll be led by the man from North Carolina, 6'4", quarterback Drake May.
You know, some weeks, Mike, it just seems like you just can't do anything wrong. Every play, every throw, it just seems like everything goes your way. And that was certainly the case last week. Throwing for over 300 yards, 3 touchdowns. And what, his receivers, they're coming into every game saying, we're going to get a lot of opportunities, and their quarterback can continue to play at that high of a level. There's a lot of production to go around.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. On play action, here's May. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. On 3rd and long, here's May. Over the middle and caught by Judy. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down. So on 4th down, here comes the veteran, Brian Anger. Charlie Jones, deep to return. And good coverage by the team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. The Lions offense and Derrick Henry heading onto the field. And we show you the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns. As you can see, he's right up there among the best in the league. On 1st down, they'll start the drive with Henry. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. In middle, he's got to complete to Cole. 14 on the pickup. 1st down, Detroit.
That's good for a Lions 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Let's give some credit to this offensive line. Once they identified the blitz, you could see them communicating with one another to make sure everybody is on the same page, and that's what gave the quarterback enough time. And
the pass rush gets home, and he goes down. The NFL's active leader in sacks, Von Miller, into double figures now. That is sack number 10 on the year.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Rome Odunze, the one he was looking for. And it's going to be 3rd down. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. Throw across his body is complete. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down. On 4th down, here comes the lefty punter, Jamie Gillen. On the return, it's Tracy. That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. Nick Sirianni, the Super Bowl winning coach of the Eagles. His guys ready for their next possession. They'll start out 1st down and 10. The throw taken in by Judy. And that'll be good for a gain of about 4 as he is forced out of bounds.
32-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Play fake. Here's May. The pressure too much, and he goes down. The NFL sack leader from a year ago, Trey Hendrickson. getting home to drop him. He's up to a dozen sacks now on the year.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
Down the field, but it falls incomplete.
I think it would be a bit of an understatement, Mike, to say that this offense has come out today a bit flat. They haven't picked up a single first down through the first two drives, and barring a really aggressive decision here, they'll have to wait to their third series to see if they can make it happen.
And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. Dan Campbell there, the Lions head coach, as his guys head back out for their next possession. They lead it here early 7-0 as they start with a 1st and 10. Here's Purdy. He completes this one to Mallory. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
Now a handoff that might end in the running game. And he will have the first down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chain.
It's a gain of 2. And the Lions first down. 1st and 10 at the 40.
Here's Henry, and he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the
In
40.
motion is Barner. On 2nd down, Purdy. That's caught. Derrick Henry. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
A gain of 12 yards.
1st and 10.
That's good for the Lions. First down.
From the shotgun, it's Purdy. That's Dobbs, open left side. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Eagles' 36-yard line.
On 2nd down, Purdy. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
It's 3rd down and 3 yards.
They'll throw again with Purdy. And they get to him and finally bring him down. It will go down as a sack.
Really nice start for this defense here early through the first quarter. 2 different players each recording a sack. Offensive line's going to have to get together on the sideline with their coach and identify where's the weakness in our protection. How can we get extra bodies and extra attention? Because we still got a long way to go in this one.
Here's Cameron Dicker now on for the field goal. Spotted at the 45. This is a 55-yard attempt. Dicker's kick is good. And the Lions will extend to a 10-0 lead.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
Tracy now to return it, and it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Nick Sirianni, the Super Bowl winning coach of the Eagles. His guys ready for their next possession. And nothing doing from the offense just yet. Down 10-0. As they come up with 1st and 10. Very quick throw there, but not on the same page for this time. That's incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. On a throw, caught by Judy on the outside. Well, it's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
4. Brings up 3rd and
Out of the gun, here's May. He's got his man complete. That's Judy. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They get 25 on that connection. Good for an Eagles first down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice first down pickup.
Throw again is made. His throw left is complete with Judy. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
That's good. For the Eagles.
Out of the gun, here's a gig to Camara. And a good run there. To get him 5 yards.
So his team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Throwing on third down is May. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes.
He has to do a better job identifying where the pressure is coming from, Mike, before the ball is snapped. He's got to get this ball out of his hand, to his outlet, to his hot receiver. But then once he senses the pressure, he kind of panics, and it's an easy sack. It's going to bring up fourth down. And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
We'll start at the 4. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Dan Campbell there, the Lions head coach, as his guys head back out for their next possession. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with first and 10. In motion is Barner. On play action, here's Purdy. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. The linebacker, Aziz Al-Shire. He gets in for the sack. It took a while, but that is his first on the year. Purdy now on second down. Now a screen set up for Henry. That one way too slow in developing. They rally to the ball, they get the man, and it's no gain. On third and long, Purdy to throw. And that is incomplete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that first down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up fourth down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
Whoa. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. From the 39, here's a first and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with Camara. And that one going to be thrown down the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
That's to the rookie out of TCU, Jack Best. And he'll be marked out the 45-yard line. First time he's caught a ball here tonight, and it is good for a first down.
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver on the move and let them do the rest.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. They'll come up here first and 10.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Working out of the gun. It's May. That one taken in by Douglas. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Second down, 8 to go from the 28. Now May. into the hands of Judy on the right side. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
That's another
Kamara goes over the top and into the end zone. Touchdown. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
brings the game at 10.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Charlie Jones now to return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Here's the Detroit offense now, headed back onto the field. They'll work in a tie game here in the second quarter and get started with 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
So they go with the 1st down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good 2nd down situation. But now they find themselves in 2nd and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one.
The ball comes out. And fortunately, he's able to cover it up. It will not be a turnover, but will go down as a sack. Well, the pressure was on there, and they do get him for the sack. Almost got a turnover out of it as well, Greg. Fortunate to keep possession.
Really fortunate, Mike. That ball ended up kind of bouncing back into a spot where the quarterback was able to fall on it. But you mentioned it. That play was very close to being a complete disaster for the offense.
And that is incomplete. Keon Coleman, the intended receiver. And it's going to be 4th down. Now, a fair catch is taken here, just short of the 45-yard line. The Eagles offense, veteran Alvin Kamara set to take over once more. They'll start with great field position, up at their 45. On 1st down, they'll start out with Kamara. And this tackle there, he pushes forward, and will give him 4 yards. Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 5. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 13 yards. 1st down, Philadelphia.
For Eagles, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 30.
Another run here with Kamara. He'll maneuver his way down to the 32. That is Cooper DeGene in there for the stop.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd
On 2nd down, it's man. That'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down.
Complete to number 84, Colston Loveland. It's a gain of 4. Makes it
We'll try and run for this with Kamara. He won't get there. Looking for a cutback lane. It never opened up. And now it's 4th down. Cam Little for this field goal attempt.
for the field goal.
This one from just under 50 yards. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Eagles are going to take the lead. It's now 13-10.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
The Lions offense ready to take over once more. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. In motion is Barner. On 1st and 10, it's Purdy. throw on the run is complete. And he's going to be taken down at the 37.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the Lions.
A first down throw for Purdy. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Mike Dana in there to drop him that time. It's a loss of 7. The Lions called their first timeout, and they'll get together prior to this second down play. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds.
It's a gain of 7. Makes it third.
On third down, it's Purdy. Into the hands of Coleman. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
A gain of 15 yards. That's good for a Lions.
Shotgun snap to Purdy. Rolling right, he runs with it. And Purdy going to smartly hit the deck here as he's able to pick up the first down in the process.
That's another Detroit Lions first down. A gain of 13 yards. And the Lions first down.
He'll drop to throw. Taken in right side by Barner. Now Detroit's going to use their second timeout. It comes with 47 seconds to go in half number 1.
2nd and 6.
It is 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, it's Purdy. A pass caught right side by Coleman. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. That's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it.
And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Now, timeout signal form, and they'll get it with 10 seconds until the break. Here's Cameron Dicker now on for the field goal. This will be a 46-yard attempt. Dicker's kick is good. And the Lions will tie this game up here late in the first half.
And barring something dramatic here happening, that field goal should take us into the break all tied up. So this one obviously could go either way. I'm really excited to see, Mike, which team comes out of the halftime break, make some adjustments on both sides of the ball to try to give themselves the edge.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Nick Sirianni now going to send out the field goal unit. This will be just inside 60, a 59-yard field goal attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. So, halftime straight ahead. And we go down to Scott Hanson, who has our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Scott Hanson with you from the EA Studios in Orlando. This has been a heck of a game so far. Just a field goal separating these two squads. You have to imagine both sides are trying to figure out how to clean things up, put some touchdowns up in the second half. Let's find out what goes on in the third quarter. Back out to the stadium and our broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
3 points, all that separates these two sides as half number 2 kicks off. Tracy now to return it. Crazy. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The Eagles offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. Throwing is May. Open man is Besh. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line.
And an Eagles first down.
They'll go play action with May. Pass completed to Douglas. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1. At the
Throwing
48
on
yard
second down. May. That's a short one caught by Loveland. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
That's good.
Here's May again. That one out of the reach of the receiver's outstretched arms. It is incomplete.
Cortez Walker. Incomplete.
May to the air once more. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
May to throw again. He's got his man complete. It's Judy.
A gain of 4 yards. That's another Eagles first down. 1st and 10.
They'll work the middle here with Camaro. And boy, tough to bring down there. Fighting forward for a gain of 7. So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 2. They'll go again here with Camaro. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line. 13 yards the gain, down to the 13-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
May now on 1st and 10. Oh, fine work there defensively. Got that hand in there. That pass is incomplete.
Incomplete. The coverage by Cam Taylor Britt.
Off the play fake, it's May. Bit of a wild throw there behind his man, thus it's incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that pass incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far. Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
13.
So after the field goal, back out is Little to kick this one away. Jones now on the return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Lions offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. The deficit, 6 points. A touchdown here would be mighty nice for the offense. See what they can do on this drive. 1st and 10. On the ground, here's Henry. And the woes in the running game continue. They're going to subtract yards there. A loss on the play.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's 3rd down. From the gun, it's Purdy. This one, up top for Dobbs. He's got it! And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score!
Touchdown.
79 yards. Touchdown, Detroit.
This is when you're very fortunate as an offensive play caller, Mike, that you not only have the speed on the outside, but you got the big arm behind center, because it doesn't get real fancy. If you can hold up in the protection, you're saying run as fast and as far as you can. I'm going to throw it as far as I can, and when you connect, it is a thing of beauty, and in this case, it results in a touchdown.
Real cool. Maybe on that rapid pay the bills. Now fit not even a little bit.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. Tracy now to return it. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Eagles offensive veteran Alvin Kamara set to take over once more. The deficit is 1 as they'll search now for that go-ahead score. Off the bootleg. Here's May. Off-balance throw. It's complete. He's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 31-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's May. That one taken in by Douglas. And he'll get about 7. Still short of that first down. And they'll try to convert it on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
It's the quarterback with the sneak. That's going to be pretty close. Looked at first glance that he had it in. He does. First down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Here's Kamara. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. It just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere. Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took to get the ball into the hands of the receiver. First down.
And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
39-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd.
Here's May. Here's a screen coming for Kamara. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
A gain of 10 yards. That's another Eagles first down.
Operating from the shotgun, it's May. And he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. It's going to go down as a sack and a loss of a couple.
It's a loss of 2.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. This defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
On 2nd down, it's May. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete. Jerry Jeudy, the intended target.
Makes it 3rd down.
And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
To go.
Out of the gun, here's May. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
It just seems like the offense gets in their own way, and whether it's a penalty or a drop or whatever the case may be, it's these self-inflicted wounds. They've got to stop if this unit ever wants to reach their full potential. And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown, but at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Lions offense and Brock Purdy headed back on the field for their next possession. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. They converge on him quickly. We'll only get a couple. It was Milton Williams that time to bring him down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Purdy now on 2nd down. He takes off. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a first down.
Yards on the play. And the Lions first down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Here's the toss, right side to Henry. And the struggles in the running game continue. They take him down behind the line.
So much of what makes a toss play so good is it allows you to get the ball on the perimeter of the defense really quickly, and it doesn't stress all of your backside blocking. But on the downside, it does get your running back running east and west. They're running sideways for the first couple steps, and with a defense that can run to the ball, they're able to get you down for a loss.
It is 3rd and long.
He steps out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
From the shotgun, it's Purdy. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up fourth down.
The Eagles offense and Jerry Jeudy getting set for their next possession. And he was unguardable in the first half. You see the numbers as they try to add to those here in the third quarter. They'll run on first down with Camaro. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 29-yard line.
May to throw on second down. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this third quarter of play. Here's 3rd and 7. Working out of the gun. It's May. And that is incomplete.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
His kick hangs up, and a fair catch will be taken beyond the 35-yard line. The Lions offense ready to get back to work. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. In motion is Barner. Off the play fake, Purdy. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete.
Intended for Romeo Dobbs. Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10.
On second down, Purdy. This one on target, it's Dobbs. First brought down, that pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Shotgun snap to Purdy. Open, left side is Barner. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive.
First down. It's a gain of 6.
Play action now. Purdy. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Catcher and Cooper getting in there to bring him down. His first sack of the season.
Mike, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
In motion is Barner. Throwing on second down is Purdy. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
A pickup of 18 yards. It's now 3rd down.
They'll try to sneak it here. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's 4th down.
It's 4th down and less than a yard.
Now Purdy. That's taken in. And they're going to get the first down. They were forced to go for it, and it's going to work out for them.
And the Lions first down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
A handoff, running left, it's Bigsby. Down the sideline, inside the 25. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20.
That's another deep drive.
On the give, here's Henry. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage of the game. He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
On third down, it's Purdy. There's a short one taken in by Barner. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down. So here is Cameron Dicker. Dicker, the kicker, in a big spot. This to take the lead here in the fourth. And this one right down the middle. It's good. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the fourth quarter.
And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Here comes the Philly offense now as they make their way back onto the field. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Again, up the middle with Kamara. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
From 29, here's 2nd and 7. Throwing is May. Has completed to Douglas. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
To throw now. Ned. He's got his man complete. That's Judy. He has been busy. 9 receptions on the game in that one. A first down.
And how about the poise of this quarterback? You find yourself down here late in the fourth quarter, Mike, facing a tough third down. You've got to have it. You know what? He calls the play, he breaks the huddle. He's like, you know what? I got it. That's a big-time throw to now keep this drive alive as they go down looking for that go-ahead touchdown.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 1. To throw is May. Incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down. They'll run the sneak. And that one shut down pretty quickly. They'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Now May, who else another catch for his favorite target. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Gain of 17 yards.
Second time they've connected on the drive, and this one goes for 17 yards.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
Thrown away and incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Throwing on 2nd down, May. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think you'd be able to corral. They can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a third down.
Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
What really stood out about that last play is the job the quarterback did keeping his eyes downfield despite the pocket collapsing around him. He was able to shake off that first guy, but by the time he did, allowed the rest of that rush to get home, and they were able to clean things up.
So now, a big spot coming here. This to take the lead here in the fourth. This one has plenty of leg. And it is good. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter. So, after the field goal to take the lead, kicker is back out there to send this one away. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Here's the Detroit offense now, headed back onto the field. They'll go play it, and he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Von Miller, he's tough to stop all night. Now with 3 sacks in the game.
Just simply more of the same, and you're just not going to have a lot of success, Mike, when you're constantly starting drives with 2nd and long, 3rd and long. It's just not a good way to play offense in the NFL, and here we go again.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Time now becoming a factor as we get to 3rd down. Out of the gun, it's Purdy. This one downfield looking for Henry. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down. Here's the Lions punt team now, as this drive quickly stalled out, so he's on to punt it away. This returnable from inside his own 40. And it's a good solid return as he takes it back up near midfield. The Eagles offense and Jerry Jeudy getting set for their next possession. And he's had some kind of game. They made it a point to get him involved early. Boy, did that pay great dividends to this point. Quick throw taken in by Jeudy. And now the defense is going to take their first time out. Remember, they get an extra one built in with a 2-minute warning coming up momentarily. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Here's May. That's a short one caught by Lovely. The defense uses its 2nd timeout here, and don't forget, clock going to stop when we hit the 2-minute warning as well. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. They'll go with the sneak, and he is going to have the Eagles' first down. At least it appears that way. Didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Now the former Vol, Dylan Sampson. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. 2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion. In a moment, they face 2nd down and 7. May gonna hold on to this one. Ooh, some hitting going on now. He was rocked right at the line of scrimmage. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? They'll drop to throw. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
Eagles, first down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
So it's a win here for the Eagles. It was a game that hung in the balance much of the way, but they're able to come away with a 2-point victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Eagles are winners, as we say so long from South Philly.